Why buy a Mercedes 190e Evo 2 when you could have got one of these instead? And that's because this is an E30 M3 Sport Evo. But just like the 190e Evo 2, the E30 M3 Sport Evo was powered by a 2.5-litre inline-4, putting out about 235 horsepower, which meant that the race cars could put out over 340 horsepower with a rev limit of over 9,000 RPM. Oh, and that sounded a little bit like this. Both cars also only came in left-hand drive, with them both having a dogleg gearbox with first being down to the left, with this one having a very 90s optional sports interior. It also has a wing on the back, even though this is nowhere near as big as that on the 190 Evo 2, and the E30 M3 Sport Evolution was only available as a 2-door saloon. The 190 Evo 2 was available only as a 4-door saloon. The E30 M3 Sport Evolution kept the traditional body style with those box flares, whereas the 190 Evo 2 had a mad new design. There were 600 Sport Evolutions made because they needed to make a minimum of 500 for it to count as an Evolution car, which is why Mercedes built only 501 of the Evo 2. But one thing that does link the Sport Evo and the 190 Evo 2 is the fact that they were both the final version made for that set of regulations for the DTM racing. E30 M3 Sport Evo or 190 Evo 2, let me know which you'd choose. And this car is currently for sale from Hexagon Classic via the Car and Classic app. And also, please don't follow Retrograde if you don't like old school and classic cars like this.